Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Okay, over the weekend there was a groundbreaking ceremony for the Montego Bay Perimeter Road. So we're going to talk about that whole project. Now, I must say the government is really doing a good job in upgrading the road network and infrastructure in Jamaica. They've done a very good job in Kingston, and now they're focusing on Montego Bay. So they have a project known as the Mobe Bypass Road Project. And this project it includes, okay, let's go through the project. It has four main parts. One is building a road to bypass the business district in Montego Bay, which is the Montego Bay Perimeter Road. Another part of the project is to build the Long Hill Bypass, and that's the road that takes you from Bogue all the way back through Anchovy all the way back to Montego. And basically, if you're heading from Montego Bay to Savlamar, you're going over the hill, that's where the Long Hill Bypass will come into play. The third part of the project is to upgrade two of the main roads in Montego Bay, which is Barnett Street and West Green Avenue. And the fourth part of the project is to build a toll road. Yes, a toll road. Okay, so the Montego Bay Perimeter Road. So basically, everything to do with this project is the main goals are to reduce traffic, reduce travel time, reduce accident potential, stimulate economic growth, and create jobs. Now, let's look at how the project is structured. Okay, so the NROC, which is the National Road Construction and Consulting Company, in conjunction with or through the Ministry of Economic Growth and Job Creation. Hence, the last two parts of the project is to stimulate economic growth and create jobs. So the Ministry of Economic Growth and Job Creation is the ministry behind this project, and they signed a contract with China Harbour Engineering Company. I mean, we could just say the contractor, because China Harbour is the contractor when it comes on to these projects. And I must say, so far, they've been doing a very good job. Okay, now, as we said at the beginning, the government is doing a very good job with building out this road infrastructure. So you have the Northern Coastal Highway that runs from Negril all the way back to Port Antonio, and it runs through Montego Bay. So Montego Bay is a very busy town. It's the largest city in the western part of Jamaica. It's the second city in Jamaica, and so all the activity or major activity happens through Montego Bay for the entire western part of the country. And basically, the road infrastructure in Montego Bay can no longer adequately manage the traffic that goes through. So the bypass or the perimeter road will help with the flow of traffic. And also, when you're going through a city, you have a lot of stoplights, and its setup's different from a highway. It's much easier to drive on a highway. So the Montego Bay Perimeter Road is going to be a 4-lane dual carriageway toll road. Toll road, yes, it's going to be a toll road. And it's going to run from Bogue all the way to Ironshore. So basically, it will basically take you. You don't have to go through the city of Montego Bay. You can literally bypass Montego Bay by using this road. And It's going to cost 275 million US to build, and it's going to be built by China Harbour Engineering Company. It's going to, as we said, it's going to have the concrete barricade in the road. It's going to look like Highway 2000 with the concrete barricade and 2 lanes on each side. Now, also a part of the project is going to be the Long Hill bypass. Oh, but before we get to the Long Hill bypass, another reason why this road is being built is because of the airport. The Sangster International Airport is the largest airport in Jamaica, and it's also the busiest airport in Jamaica. Much busier than Norman Manley International Airport. The runway at the Sangster International Airport is also being upgraded. When it's finished, it's going to be the longest runway in Jamaica. And so a lot of tourists, basically I would say almost all the tourists that come into Jamaica come through the Sangster International Airport. And so to reduce travel time, because these tourists, most might stay in Montego Bay, some go on to Negril, some go on to Ocho Rios. So to reduce the travel time, you're going to need proper roads. So this perimeter road and all the road infrastructure going on in Montego Bay will help to get persons through the city or bypass the city very quickly. And if 4,500 passengers use the Sangster International Airport per hour, that's a lot of people. Not to mention when the cruise ships come in, and Montego Bay is a cruise ship port, and those cruise ships are only here for a few hours. So you need to be able to get persons from Montego Bay to Ocho Rios quickly, or from Montego Bay to Falmouth. So it's very important that you have good roads. Now the Long Hill bypass is going to take you, if you want to head to Westmoreland or Savlamar, you can go over Long Hill, which will go through Anchovy, go past Ramble, and eventually you'd reach Macfield. And Macfield, the road in Macfield was recently upgraded. So when you have this Long Hill bypass running from Bogue to Mount Pello, it's one step closer to reaching the Macfield main road. And also the Northern Coastal Highway is going to be expanded from 2 lanes to 4 lanes. And it's going to be expanded from not Anshore, but a little outer Anshore. In Montego Bay, it's going to be expanded from Montego Bay to Ocho Rios. So when this perimeter road is built, it will practically join up with the Northern Coastal Highway, where it's going to be expanded to 4 lanes. And remember, the perimeter road is 4 lanes, and the Northern Coastal Highway is now going to become 4 lanes. It's going to reduce the travel time tremendously. And then the roads, Barnett Street and West Green Avenue, will help with the flow of traffic within the city, because those are 2 of the busiest roads. And West Green Avenue connects you from the Howard Cook Boulevard back up to Barnett Street. So it will definitely help with the flow of traffic. So that's what the Montego Bay perimeter, the Mo Bay bypass road project is, and that's how the Montego Bay perimeter road comes into everything. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Remember to like, share and subscribe. Also leave your comments in the section below. Have a good day.